her own. In the cavern of steel, the spinning of the car, and the turning of the wheel. The world outside is dreaming, tucked in nice and tight, while we're waking up the monster in the middle of the night. It's 11 p.m. and I'm standing at the gate, trading in my freedom for the heavy hand of fate. The smell of diesel fuel is hanging in the air, clocking in for battle without a single prayer. I hear the roar of engines, a thunderous machine, the loudest damn arrival that the valley's ever seen. That industrial grit is settled in my skin, feeling the adrenaline before the gears begin. Yeah, I'm working through the graveyard shift, standing in the fire, a hard work motivation song for the man who's getting higher. Playing modern outlaw country music for the crew, pushing through the long haul until the sky is blue. The heavy machinery is singing out the truth, burning up the energy and wasting all my youth. The whistle blows a warning, the line begins to move, finding that old rhythm, getting back into the groove. My hands are stained with grease and my boots are caked in dirt, building up a future on the foundation of the herd. We are the midnight army, the phantoms of the floor. Keep the pistons pumping and give me a little more. That industrial grit is settled in my skin, feeling the adrenaline before the gears begin. I'm working through the graveyard shift, standing in the fire, a hard work motivation song for the man who's getting higher. Playing modern outlaw country music for the crew, pushing through the long haul until the sky is blue. The heavy machinery is singing out the truth, burning up the energy, yeah, and wasting all my youth. Let it roar, steady now. The hunger or the need, the promises we're keeping and the promises we bleed. We keep the lights on burning, we keep the world alive, doing more than just existing. We're learning to survive, yeah. I'm working through the graveyard shift, standing in the fire, a hard work motivation song for the man who's getting higher. Playing modern outlaw country music for the crew, pushing through the long haul until the sky is blue. The heavy machinery is singing out the truth, burning up the energy and wasting all my youth. Clocking in the long night, industrial grit. Hear the hammer hitting home against the glowing steel, a heavy rhythmic motion that the very floor can feel. The temperature is rising as the furnace starts to roar, while we're sweating out our spirits on the workshop floor. The assembly line is moving like a river made of lead, thinking about the quiet words that we never should have said. But there ain't no time for talking when the molten iron flows, just the steady heavy pressure that a working man knows. Flying sparks are dancing in the rafters way up high, like a million little falling stars across a metal sky. My dirty hands are gripping on the heavy iron bar, finding out exactly who and what we really are. Yeah, we're singing industrial folk with a heavy acoustic-rock beat, surviving in the shadows and the suffocating heat. It's the rhythm of the night crew holding down the line, keeping one another safe inside this dark design. Just another chapter in these blue-collar songs, where a solitary laborer finally belongs. I see the diesel mechanics gathered in the bay, fixing up the monsters that'll run another day. There's a brotherhood of silence in the middle of the grind, leaving every petty little trouble far behind. We trade a nod and signal through the smoke and through the haze, living out the cycle of these heavy heated days. My dirty hands are gripping on the heavy iron bar, finding out exactly who and what we really are. Yeah, we're singing industrial folk with a heavy acoustic-rock beat, surviving in the shadows and the suffocating heat. It's the rhythm of the night crew holding down the line, keeping one another safe inside this dark design. Just another chapter in these blue-collar songs, where a solitary laborer finally belongs. Yeah, yeah. One slip of the foot, one lapse of the mind, and you're just another memory that the gears leave behind. So we watch each other's backs in the flicker of the flame, calling out the danger and calling out the name. Yeah, we're singing industrial folk with a heavy acoustic-rock beat, surviving in the shadows and the suffocating heat. It's the rhythm of the night crew holding down the line, keeping one another safe inside this dark design. Just another chapter in these blue-collar songs, where a solitary laborer finally belongs. Flying sparks in the rafters, the night crew. The night crew. Clone the wall is a cold ticking ghost, marking the time when I need it the most. The coffee is bitter and the coffee is black, with a heavy-duty burden riding on my back. It's 2:30 a.m. and the adrenaline's dry. I can feel every hour in the corner of my eye. Standing on this concrete floor, hard as a bone, thinking about the quiet house and everything I own. My joints are all aching, a slow burning fire, walking on a tightrope of the copper and the wire. This physical burnout is a heavy kind of weight, but I'm holding on tight to a working man's fate. Yeah, I'm pushing through the middle of these 12-hour shifts, through the heavy fog where the memory drifts. With these callous hands, I'm holding the line, living out the verses of a mid-tempo outlaw design. It's a life of providing, it's a life of the grind, leaving the weakness and the worry behind. Yeah, it's stoic endurance that's keeping me here, washing out the fatigue and washing out the fear. I close my eyes and I see them all sleep, and the promises and secrets that I'm busy keeping, they're tucked in their blankets, safe and they're warm, while I'm out here battling industrial storm. That's the mental anchor that's holding me fast, making sure the spirit is the one thing that'll last. This physical burnout is a heavy kind of weight, but I'm holding on tight to a working man's fate. I'm pushing through the middle of these 12-hour shifts, through the heavy fog where the memory drifts. With these calloused hands, I'm holding the line, living out the verses of a mid-tempo outlaw design. It's a life of providing, it's a life for the grind, leaving the weakness and the worry behind. Yeah, stoic endurance that's keeping me here, washing out the fatigue and washing out the fear. Watching the minutes and the hours retreating, I'll stand in this spot until the job is all through, because providing for them is the one thing I do. Yeah, pushing through the middle of these 12-hour shifts, through the heavy fog where the memory drifts. With these calloused hands, I'm holding the line, living out the verses of a mid-tempo outlaw design. It's a life of providing, it's a life of the grind, leaving the weakness and the worry behind. Yeah, it's stoic endurance that's keeping me here, washing out the fatigue and washing out the fear. Concrete floor, calloused hands, providing. The sun is peeking over the edge of the hill, but for me the world is just standing still. I'm pulling the shades on the morning light, turning the daytime back into the night. high noon like a ghost, a phantom in the places that I love the most. The grocery store is a buzzing hive of sound, but I'm just a shadow drifting over the ground. They're starting their engines, they're starting their day, while I'm washing the grease in the graveyard away. It's a strange kind of silence, a heavy kind of toll, when the sun is a stranger to a working man's soul. This reverse schedule is a lonely design, walking the border and holding the line. Yeah, I'm a night worker living in a ghost town life, trading the morning for the middle of the night, with a heavy heart and an uncomplaining mind, leaving the world and the neighbors behind. It's the deep isolation that settles in deep when the rest of the world is falling asleep. Just me and the radio, the static and the truth, singing modern outlaw country music in the booth. My friends are all calling when I'm deep in my rest, missing the moments and missing the best. I see them in passing, waving a nod, feeling like a traveler on a path that is odd. I don't complain and I don't ask for much, just a quiet connection and a human touch. Oh, this reverse schedule is a lonely design, walking the border and holding the line. Yeah, I'm a night worker living in a ghost town life, trading the morning for the middle of the night, with a heavy heart and an uncomplaining mind, leaving the world and the neighbors behind. It's the deep isolation that settles in deep when the rest of the world is falling asleep. Just me and the radio, the static and the truth, singing modern outlaw country music in the booth. Single little spark, but I'll be back at the gate when the stars come out, without a single worry and without a single doubt. Yeah, I'm a night worker living in a ghost town life, trading the morning for the middle of the night, with a heavy heart and an uncomplaining mind, leaving the world and the neighbors behind. It's the deep isolation that settles in deep when the rest of the world is falling asleep. Just me and the radio, the static and the truth, singing modern outlaw country music in the booth. Graveyard shift, a ghost in the town. Isolation. The clock on the dash is glowing 4 a.m., a lonely hour for the worn and broken men. The coffee is cold and the heater is broke, breathing in the dust and the heavy engine smoke. I hold my hands up to the dying yellow light, tracing all the scars from a never-ending fight. I got the industrial black settled deep into my skin, a permanent reminder of the places I have been. It's a quiet kind of slow, heavy deterioration, a lonely passenger at an isolated station. I hear the heavy machinery humming in the back of my mind. Thinking about the pieces of myself I left behind. Yeah, this physical burnout is a slow and steady thief, stealing all my years without a promise of relief. Singing a raw acoustic ballad just to feel a little warm, a solitary anchor in the middle of the storm. I'm made of oil and bone, dirt and rusted steel, losing the sensation of the things I used to feel. Listening to the dark outlaw country music play, wondering how I'm gonna survive another day. My shoulders are sagging under invisible chains, feeling the weather before it even rains. I look at these dirty hands and wonder what they're worth. Just a little bit of sweat mixed up with the earth. The aching bones are speaking out a truth I can't deny. Beneath the massive expanse of a black and empty sky, I hear the heavy machinery humming in the back of my mind. Thinking about the pieces of myself I left behind. This physical burnout is a slow and steady thief, stealing all my years without a promise of relief. Singing a raw acoustic ballad just to feel a little warm, a solitary anchor in the middle of the storm. I'm made of oil and bone, dirt and rusted steel, losing the sensation of the things I used to feel. Listening to the dark outlaw country music play, wondering how I'm gonna survive another day. How many more years? Steady now. Oh, the body is breaking, but the spirit has to hold. Trading my tomorrow for a pocket full of gold. I'm walking a wire that is frayed right to the core. Don't know if I can take a single minute more. This physical burnout is a slow and steady thief, stealing all my years without a promise of relief. Singing a raw acoustic ballad just to feel a little warm, a solitary anchor in the middle of the storm. I'm made of oil and bone, dirt and rusted steel, losing the sensation of the things I used to feel. Listening to the dark outlaw country music play, wondering how I'm gonna survive another day. Just oil and bone and dirty hands. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. The foreman blows the whistle, the line comes to a halt, wiping off the grease and the industrial salt. I found a quiet corner away from the roar, sinking down slow to the cold concrete floor. I reach into my pull out a piece of my heart, a folded up picture, tearing at the edges apart. Grease stains on their faces, but the smiles are still bright. The only thing that guides me through the middle of the night. This 10-minute break is a sanctuary space, staring at the lines of a familiar tiny face. I know I'm missing birthdays, I'm missing the games. Just a list of events and a list of the names. But I don't say a word, and I don't make a sound, just keeping my heavy boots pressed to the ground. Yeah, it's the silent sacrifices of the traditional blue collar, trading in the hours for the promise of a dollar, living out the verses of working hand country tonight, doing what is heavy and doing what is right. I'm providing for the ones who are sleeping in the dark, holding on to the flame and the single little spark, caught in the middle of a grueling cycle and a grind, leaving the fatigue and the heavy thoughts behind. The overtime is stacking like the iron in the yard, learning that the easy way was always too hard. My back is a map of the labor in the years, washing out the worrying, washing out the fears. I'm an uncomplaining soldier in the army of the shift, through the heavy shadows in the industrial drift. I fold the picture back and I tuck it in my vest, knowing that the work is the only kind of rest. But I don't say a word, and I don't make a sound, just keeping my heavy boots pressed to the ground. It's the silent sacrifices of the traditional blue collar, trading in the hours for the promise of a dollar, living out the verses of working hand country tonight, doing what is heavy and doing what is right. I'm providing for the ones who are sleeping in the dark, holding on to the flame and the single little spark, caught in the middle of a grueling cycle and a grind, leaving the fatigue and the heavy thoughts behind. Oh. They won't ever know the cold or the weight of the steel. They won't ever know the hunger that a working man can feel, because I stand in the gap and I'll carry the load, walking down a heavy and a one-way railroad road. Yeah, it's the silent sacrifices of the traditional blue collar, trading in the hours for the promise of a dollar, living out the verses of working hand country tonight, doing what is heavy and doing what is right. I'm providing for the ones who are sleeping in the dark, holding on to the flame and the single little spark, caught in the middle of a grueling cycle and a grind, leaving the fatigue and the heavy thoughts behind. 10 minutes are over, back to the line. Uncomplaining. The shadows are retreating, the gray is creeping in. The battle's almost over, but the fire's under the skin. I see the high glass windows catching a ghost of light, the ending of the struggle and the ending of the night. across the sky. My muscles are screaming, my lungs are breathing dust, but we're built to something stronger than the iron and the rust. I hit the floor with a heavy step, I feel the engine roar, finding one more gallon in a tank that's hit the floor. Got a massive second wind blowing through the factory bay, tearing up the darkness and paving out the way. Yeah, we're outlasting the dark with a hammer and a flame, playing the electric outlaw at the top of the game. This is a hard work motivation song for the broken and the bold, trading in the silver for the stories and the gold, forged in pure stubbornness, standing on the line, bound by the blood and the blue-collar brotherhood design. Yeah, we're riding the lightning until the job is done. Just a few more minutes till the coming of the sun. I trade a look with the welder, a nod with the crew, knowing exactly what we're all gonna pull through. There's a power in the union, a power in the grid, refusing to lay down and refusing to ever quit. The sun rises a victory, a banner in the east, taming down the temper of the heavy iron beast. Got a massive second wind blowing through the factory bay, tearing up the darkness and paving out the way. The dark with a hammer and a flame, playing the electric outlaw at the top of the game. This is a hard work motivation song for the broken and the bold, trading in the silver for the stories and the gold, forged in pure stubbornness, standing on the line, bound by the blood and the blue-collar brotherhood design. Yeah, we're riding the lightning until the job is done. Just a few more minutes till the coming of the sun. Let it rip. Almost there. Waking up, their coffee cup ain't clean, while we're standing in the center of the mechanical machine. They'll never know the glory or the weight of what we've done, outlasting every shadow until we see the sun. Yeah, we're outlasting the dark with a hammer and a flame, song for the broken and the bold, trading in the silver for the stories and the gold, forged in pure stubbornness, standing on the line, bound by the blood and the blue-collar brotherhood design. Yeah, we're riding the lightning until the job is done. Just a few more minutes till the coming of the sun. Sunrise, shift is over. Blue-collar brotherhood. The heavy bell is ringing, the gears are slowing down, waking up the roosters in this sleepy little town. It's the sweetest sound a working man will ever hear. Time to drop the hammer and shift into gear. the darkness and blowing away the care. I'm dropping tools on the concrete, letting the iron fall, walking away from the shadows and the heavy factory wall. I punch my card into the clock, logging that overtime, leaving the sweat and the struggle and the bitter dust behind. Stepping out the heavy doors and looking at the sun, a triumphant celebration that the midnight haul is done. Yeah, I'm washing off the night in the blinding morning light, putting the ghosts of the graveyard shift completely out of sight, feeling that physical relief deep down inside the bone, knowing that I'm finally on the highway heading home. It's a loud, proud celebration of surviving the week, wiping off the heavy grease and the dirt from off my cheek. Turn up that up-tempo country rock and let the speakers blow. Got a pocket full of money and nowhere else to go. I hit the washroom sink, scrubbing with the Puma sand, watching the black water running off a working hand. It's the best damn feeling when the skin is finally clean, stepping completely out of that industrial machine. I throw my hard hat in the back and fire up the truck, riding on a mixture of pure caffeine and luck. Stepping out the heavy doors and looking at the sun, a triumphant celebration that the midnight haul is done. I'm washing off the night in the blinding morning light, putting the ghosts of the graveyard shift completely out of sight, feeling that physical relief deep down inside the bone, knowing that I'm finally on the highway heading home. It's a loud, proud celebration of surviving the week, wiping off the heavy grease and the dirt from off my cheek. Turn up that up-tempo country rock and let the speakers blow. Got a pocket full of money and nowhere else to go. Come on, roll the windows down. Secure, the family is fed, and now I'm marching straight toward a warm